Howdy, the name's Coasterman, and welcome to day number 3 of the Birthweek Branson vacation. Once again, we're at Silver Dollar City, perhaps for the last time this particular week. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and head on over to Hugo's Hill Street to get some rides that I missed. That's the starting point, that is. There's the Silver Dollar City sign, right next to the illuminated, largest wreath that I have ever seen. This must look like a sight at night. I tell you what, I would actually be pretty interested to see that, but unfortunately, I won't get the chance tonight. Now, you didn't really expect me to come here for the last time and not give Fire in the Hole a proper send-off, did you? This in-house built attraction has been a staple since the 1970s, and in its record, it's a very reliable ride, and with multiple trains per circuit, I would say that this ride can move a line. We'll be seeing that here in a little bit. One thing that you can do while you're waiting is read all of these tombstones for all of the firemen. So all of these guys gave their lives to save the city of Marmaros from the Bald Knobber's evil designs. Well, there they go. One of the last groups of riders for the grand finale of Fire in the Hole, going right into the dark ride segment. And there's our car. Well, for a old roller coaster, the ride is pretty smooth. At least up until the end, where it's going up to where you unload. But hey, you know what? This ride's been open since the 1970s, so it would be it'd be pretty wise to cut it a break. Although RMC is making a new and improved version somewhere in the park. We'll have to see where that is on the train, because apparently it won't be in this building. So that begs the question, what exactly are Silver Dollar City's plans for this building? We'll just have to figure it out later on. Alrighty, now we have gotten to the giant barn swing. This SNS Power Scream and Swing is one of the best rides in the park, in terms of flat rides, of course. This thing will hoist you high in the air, and you will be looking straight down in one of the arcs. Like right there, those passengers were looking straight down. If you're not on one side looking straight down, then you can be rest assured you will be looking straight down on the other side. Believe you me, this ride is high capacity, high thrill, and it's just about over, so I'm going to be going on it, and I'll be giving you my ride review. Back in the day, I'm not sure if they make them anymore or not. SNS Power excelled at air-powered rides, and the Scream and Swing is certainly no exception to the rule. This thing can carry you up probably about 70 feet, and you are looking straight face down when you make that backwards arc, and then you swing forward facing straight down. That the Scream and Swing is certainly not for the faint of heart, and the giant barn swing here proves it. So, I'm about to show off another ride in the same area. And here we have the high-low silos. I'm not entirely sure what manufacturer made these, but essentially, it's a game and a ride all in one. A package deal, if you will. The game involved is you climb to the top of a rotating tower, and while you do so, it has you just a few inches off of the ground, maybe a foot, and it's your job to climb up to the top as many times as you can. And if you're strong enough or absolutely want to, you can hold yourself at the top for an extended period of time, as long as it takes for the ride to end, that is. But once that ride ends, you will be forced to go back down that tower, regardless. So this ride really tests your strength. So once I get off the ride, I will give my ride review. Like I said before, Hilo Silos is a strength game, and not just of your arms. It's of your fingers too. So I have a bit of time left to enjoy myself in the park. So I'm gonna go one last ride in this section, and I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, because I've been here before. But just in case you didn't, I'll introduce it to you anyway. That's right, it's the bronze medalist of the Big 3 roller coasters here at Silver Dollar City, the one and only Outlaw Run. Even though it's the bronze medalist in this park, it's the gold medalist among all the wooden roller coasters I've ridden thus far. Do you know that already, or, you know, is this new information for you? And within mere minutes of having gone up the lift hill, it goes into that double barrel roll finale, right onto the final brake run. So, join me for the ride review, although you've probably already guessed what I think about it by now, and I will meet you there. Well, that roller coaster sure proves that it's my favorite wooden roller coaster of all time for a reason. It's got the wild and out-of-control feel of a normal wooden roller coaster, and that is absolutely present in its inversions. 3 of them, in fact. A Raven turn and a double barrel roll finale. This ride is sure to leave you begging for more. Or if you're scared of it, less. Alrighty, so this is Elephant March. Some parallel telecombat, I would want to say. And the reason I say it's a telecombat is due to its size. There's another model called a mini jet. Basic concept as the telecombat, but smaller. So I would say that is a telecombat right there. Not that it really matters, but you know, coaster head and all that. I prefer to seem like I know what I'm talking about. Even if sometimes I really don't. I still have yet to figure out what the Hilo Silos manufacturer and ride model is. But it don't matter that much. It's right next to the giant barn swing, and it's a ride where you pull yourself up a rotating tower. That's all I really know about it, and that's all I really care to know about it. So, unlike this one, which I kind of sweated the details a little bit, I wanted to figure out exactly what type of ride model it was, because it said the manufacturer on the wiki, so yeah. There we go. I believe it's about time to ride and then give my ride review afterwards. Unlike many of the rides, the charm of Elephant March is in how customizable the ride is. Basically, you push the button, it goes up. If you release the button, you go down.
The swinging boat.
So, essentially, you can make the ride go as high or stay as low as you want. So, it ends up being a lot of fun for the whole family. Although, it's more fun if you're brave enough to push that button, because to some kids, that's pretty high. And now we have come to the penultimate ride of the Grand Exposition, the Racing Regatta. This Zamperla Regatta is a high-speed circular ride, and it's made with families in mind. They say that the adults ride on the outside, and the kids ride on the inside. That being the kids ride more towards the middle, and the parents ride towards the fence. So yeah. The reason for this is because of the speed, which applies the force that pushes you towards the outside of the ride. And if an adult is on the outside, well, that could be trouble. Anyway, regardless of that, if you ride it right, this ride is very fun. So, I believe I'll do just that and give my ride review right afterwards. Okay, alright. Well, we're down to one last ride, and the Racing Regatta was definitely one of those that were great to make one of the last rides of the section. I'm going to be heading over to the very last ride, and then I'll be heading over to Fireman's Landing. And now we have made it to the last ride of the Grand Exposition that I have missed, the Mighty Galleon. This is a Zamperla Galleon, which is yet another model of the famous pirate ship ride. You may know these models from the Intamin Bounty at Frontier City. However, this is from a different company, and it's a different model name. There are others like the Pharaoh's Fury. I don't know what model that is, but well, what company that's from, but the model is Pharaoh's Fury. So this ride is basically the Grand Exposition's giant barn swing, even though it was built earlier and is much smaller in comparison. And it doesn't have two arms, unlike the giant barn swing. So, yeah. As soon as this ride ends, which I believe is coming soon, I will be getting in line, and once I get off, I will be doing my ride review. Alrighty, so I got the Mighty Galleon done, and once again, they did that little neat trick that had the glass of water in the middle, and it did not tip over. There's a physics lesson of some sort on that, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. So, with that in mind, I believe it's about time to head on over to Fireman's Landing. Guess I didn't need to ride the Frisco Silver Dollar line to show you where the new fire in a hole is going to be. It shows that the fire district is going to be right here at Fireman's Landing. So that's cool. I'm guessing it makes sense, to be honest with you, because this is a fireman themed area. So there we go. My first priority in Fireman's Landing is going to be Firefall. You'll see what that is here in a second, because it's about to launch. Yep, that's right. It is an SNS Power double shot tower. This ride takes guests about 80 feet in the air, and at a pretty good clip of speed too. This was relocated from Celebration City, where it was then known as Accelerator. So, join me for the ride review, and I will meet you there. Alrighty, so I just got off of the Firefall tower. I was a little bit off with the height of the tower. It's actually 85 feet. That's still as much about an 8-story building, so never underestimate this ride. It can pack a punch. So, I'm not sure exactly how much time I have left, but I'm gonna go on ahead and head on to the front of the park, just in case it's very little. Does anyone want to know where the new Fire in a Hole ride is going to be? Here's a hint. Yep. As they say, right there with the rest. It's that big building right there. And let me tell you something. It is huge. So, RMC has a lot to live up to, with both the ride's reputation and their own. And that seems to be about it for part number 3 of Birthweek. Join me in part 4 when we deviate from the usual Silver Dollar City trip and go into Wonderworks for the first time in months. All pretty well a majority of the year. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, this is Coasterman, and I will see you later.